It's Friday night, which means it's another weekend of SEC softball. We welcome you to Athens, Georgia, where Jack Turner Stadium is going to fill up for a top 15 matchup, the first of three here this weekend against the number 3 LSU Tigers and the top 15 Georgia squad here. We welcome you high top Jack Turner Stadium, having too much fun up here. Caleb Brady, Mary Wilson-Navin.
A little too close for comfort on that pitch clock, so she'll just call time to reset that.
Chopper out of the reach there of Tyler Ellison at second base. And that one will go off her glove into right field. And regardless of the sport, this one's bunted, well executed. The throw to first is in time, and that thing just dropped dead in front of the plate. And that'll put the runner in scoring position.
Round in the lineup, going to want to see LSU to really adjust to that.
Pulled the string there for a called strike 3, 2 outs in the inning. Popped up into foul territory, giving chase over there is White. That'll do it for the top half. We'll go to the bottom half. Georgia will bat for the first. Up there, she did exactly what she got to do, getting aboard here in that leadoff spot. Now, you give Dallas Goodnight some options here with a hit and run, maybe. Inside and a called strike 3.
That was that drop just on a higher level, little bit outside the zone. Try to get her to chase right here.
Big bounce. The toss to second will get the lead runner. That'll put Goodwin aboard on a fielder's choice.
Good.
To give something at first. There's a high bouncer to second. And the stretch at first base. That'll end the Georgia threat here in the first. Minnesota, I mean, this is a team that's already been tested before you get into the grinder that is the SEC. 1-2. And that'll be a strikeout. Big swing and a miss there for strike 3. That's 2 straight here for Randy Rolling in her third of the game.
Going from light to dark to light to dark.
Right field, that one is off the scoreboard, and LSU gets on the scoreboard here in the second as Sierra Daniel smashes her second home run of the season. And the Tigers strike first.
That ball was a high and hard hit ball, just about letters level, so decent pitch to just take high. And Sarah Gordon did have that. She had a hard run back to that wall, but still, you knew that ball was out of here. Randy Rolling right here, you have to come back, get your mind in gear and come back strong, attacking the zone.
2-1 is popped up into foul territory, in right field, and Tyler Ellison will get back there.
Stride yet. The pieces haven't been all together at the same time necessarily for them. And so if they're able to do that, it's going to be a good game.
5-3 put out there of Lindy Ray Davis, complimentary softball.
Yeah.
And he's mentioned about his pitchers too. When they are on, they're on, and then when they miss pretty egregiously. This will be the 10th pitch coming from Berzon. Popped up. Daniel from second will make the catch, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Sydney Berzon. 2 innings in the books. Western. But you got Auburn visiting Austin to take on the Longhorns. As Hodge will walk to lead things off here in the third. Got number 20 Ole Miss going to Lexington to take on the Wildcats.
More runs on the board, give their defense some more security.
This one's sent to right. It'll drop and bounce off the wall. Getting the green light to come on around is Hodge. She'll go home with no throw. And LSU plates its second run of the game and makes it a 2-0 lead here in the third. Piece of hitting there by Danica Coffey. Just like you said, give these bats an opportunity.
Yeah, very solid shot just to that G right there, almost. And the UGA defense was quick to get it in, but not.
Grounder back to the pitcher. Rolling will overhand it to first for the out and move Coffey another base closer. This one just out of the reach of Mua Williams at third base. That'll score Coffey easily, and LSU gets its second run of the inning. LSU just passing the bat right here.
Absolutely, and great job right here by Bergeron to pull that ball. Really hard hit ball. Well, this is the second time through the lineup for LSU, and you know, we saw it last weekend.
Boy, that one well hit on a rope, though, to Gordon. And she'll get that ball back to the bag quickly there and chase Bergeron. And that'll get Georgia out of the inning to finish.
On the beach. We need to have a chat with her about it.
This one up the middle. And Hodge couldn't stop it from rolling to the grass. And Georgia's leadoff hitter aboard here for the second time today.
What are they seeing? What is she throwing?
Well hit, and that one to right field. And Williams will go sliding into second. Had to hold up to let that one ease by.
She had to duck to keep her head from getting torn off.
Keep that helmet on when you're on the base path.
Wow.
No outs. And this one through the hole. And the stop sign will get thrown up as that one got misplayed in left field. So Georgia's now got the bases loaded with nobody out in the heart of the order coming to the plate here for the Dogs in the third. And some of these balls have been really hard hit.
Part of the zone.
And that one's in the dirt. And Georgia's got its first run of the game. And it's going to come off of a bases loaded walk here by Sydney Berzon. This one's popped up, coming in, and it's dropped, and it's going to roll into foul territory. The throw back home, and safe sliding in is Emily Digby. I imagine LSU's going to want to look at it, but for the moment, that's Georgia's second run of the game.
I'm surprised Bergeron wanted to get that ball because where that ended up being, that needs to be first base getting that ball. But good. We have the heads up running right there to see that ball go off into the backstop and to try to.
She may be in right there.
She might be.
Man, what a play!
And the call was safe, so it has to be
clear
strong evidence to overturn that.
It looks like that.
After review, the call in the field has been changed. The runner is safe. This is Georgia's first
process. Trust what you know your body can do.
This one to the center fielder. Coming home, play the plate, and getting in there is Tyler Ellison. She's ruled safe.
Was out at home. We'll see a replay right here of that well-hit ball, but just straight to that center fielder who's able to get a really good throw off home.
And now LSU may be wanting to look.
LSU is challenging the play at home plate. The call in the field is safe. That play is under further review.
Bergeron did. She touched her helmet after that play. And from that angle, it does look like she did get her helmet.
Got it there, yeah. You saw the look on her face. She is frustrated.
Yeah,
this LSU team is frustrated.
After review, the call in the field is changed. The runner is out. This is LSU's first challenge. Full
count walk here for Lindy Ray Davis. And they're loaded up once again. Popped up. Coming over is the first baseman, Edwards, and Georgia will lead them loaded here in the third, but the Dogs plate two. It's a one-run game here.
Feeling confident, but I feel like she is.
Faking it till she makes it, and that one just out of the reach there of Tyler Ellison. Back up the middle. Slide into second, the only play, but a good piece of fielding there by Emily Digby.
And we've been talking about heads-up running.
Right to third, one. And missed thrown there at first base. The throw will be at second and sliding in there. Slow grounder to 4-3 put out there at first base. We go to the this one to right as Lassiter comes chasing after it and catches it. Well, that one just kind of 0-1. As Williams will ground down here on the 6-3. And two quick outs here for Berzon in the and a 1-2-3 inning for the Tigers here in the bottom of the fourth. That's the kind of recovery you like to see if you're a Tiger fan.
When we spoke with Coach Tarina earlier this week, she spoke about Danica Coffey being a leader.
And quick out here in the first.
We continue to trust her stuff, but settling in.
On the run. Oh, she made the catch! Ground ball just out of the reach of the pitcher. And a nice flip there by Emily Digby. Anna. Tyler Ellison leading things off, top of the order for Georgia in the fifth. And she'll get aboard for the third time here this evening. Squaring to bunt. And a bouncer. And they're going to call her out, but the ball came out of her glove. And now they'll say safe.
Change the call.
Squared to bunt. And the throw to first in time, but that'll move the runners. And they're both in scoring position now with one away.
That's exactly what Georgia needs to do.
High chopper over the head. The shortstop will catch it. And the put out at third base.
I think Goodnight knew that she was out right there. Great play to get that ball to third to on both sides of the plate. Definitely trying to keep the ball down. The last thing you want right here is a home run.
Grounded right back to the pitcher, and she'll toss it to first for the out, but Georgia able to tie the back up the middle. Ellison by 2 steps, 1 away. Off the plate. Underhand toss, 2 away.
Keeping these LSU hitters off their game.
Grounded. I'm going to say foul ball.
That was definitely close, and
Ford was going to be really close. Grounded. Bobbled briefly, and a close play at first base. off the plate. Little overhand toss to first for the out. Davila is
a junior, and she is
another stretch at first base. 2 away.
When we spoke with Coach Tarina earlier this week, she spoke about Burzon, not necessarily.
Pull the string, a call, strike 3. As Williams. It'll be a leadoff walk for Sierra Daniel. First, here is Michaela Walker. Ground ball to short. The play is at first. Digby with a stretch. She'll get the out. That puts Daniel into scoring position at second, 1 away.
Now batting for the Tigers.
Little pop to left field. Goodwin, 2 away. So now 2 out, runner in score. That one is fair, right down the right field line. Coming around from second is Sierra Daniel, and the Tigers go out in front in the 7th. What a piece of hitting there by Danica Coffey, keeping that one tucked right inside the line into right field.
A great hit right here. Really hard hit ball by Danica Coffey right here to score that runner in this 7th inning.
Well, we talked about clutch hitting here tonight. Back up the middle and bobbled out of the glove of Ellison. Getting the green light to come on home is Coffey after she had stopped at third, and she'll come home, and a little insurance here for the Tigers in the 7th. It's now 5-3.
Up the middle. The pitch left a little bit, maybe too much over the white. Ball hit up the middle. Tyler Ellison was able to get to that ball.
Yeah.
It looked like it almost hit in the palm of her hand and back.
Pop to right field. Gordon sizes it up, and she'll make the catch. Tigers plate 2 here in the 7th.
Not make this moment bigger than it is. And that'll be the first one.
Yeah, and that one's going to be fair ball. And Digby will hold up here at.
Fans are bringing the energy right now. They're stomping on the bleachers.
And that one off the second baseman, Daniel, and everyone's going to be safe.
That generally, trying to force that ball to shortstop or third to get that force out.
Swing and a miss for strike 3 as Goodnight is retired on strikes. That'll be the fielder's choice and an error. Here's a bouncer to the shortstop. That'll get 1. And the ball pops out. Coming home, the throw at the plate. She is out. And that is the ball game. What a play defensively there for LSU. You get the force at second, recover from the throw at first to go home. And that is the game.
LSU 5, Georgia 3. The University of Georgia Athletic Association and the Georgia softball team would like to thank you for your attendance tonight. We'll see you back.
A perfect hit up the middle to get a double play right here. And then we'll see this play at the plate where there's no doubt that she's gotten that tag in on Digby.
My name is Devin Thompson, and as always,
She's trying to call it out. I mean, safe.
What a wild ending to this one here. 5-3 the final score.